Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.
And why do you read TV Guide?
I like the writers because I think
that they dig into things and they come out with the truth.
If you don't read TV Guide this week, you might be missing something.
We don't have to tell you that alcoholism is a disease that can destroy your life. You already know it. That's why you owe it to yourself to call for help now. Don't spend another minute living without hope. Call the Intercept program, not tomorrow or the next day, but now. Pick up the phone and call the Intercept program and shatter that drinking problem before it's too late.
Call the Intercept program at the hospital in Sealy, 713-651-1414, and shatter that
drinking problem.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith.
Don, I've had it, Harold. I'm so thirsty.
Harold, I know what you need. Some icy cold brisk Lipton tea.
Brisk? What's brisk? That special Lipton taste. Comes from a special blend in this rascal.
Hey, that is brisk.
Mm-hmm. Best tasting tea I know.
I feel terrific.
Then let's exercise some more.
Not that terrific. Good, I feel good.
You rascal.
The latest from Libya at 5.
Will there be anything else, Mrs. Clegg?
No, thank you. That's all, Grace. Grace, what is it?
Mrs. Clegg, I just feel terrible about your missing earrings.
You and the insurance company, I'm sure.
Well, I hope you don't think that I'm in some way responsible for their disappearance.
Oh, Grace, for heaven's sake. No one's accusing you.
Well, Lieutenant Coleman knows I'm in and out of your dressing room, and he sounded very suspicious.
Honestly, Grace, that's the man's job. He's paid to be suspicious.
But he might think that I took them, Mrs. Clegg.
Grace. I know that you didn't take them. That's all that matters. I don't want to hear any more about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Something's going on. I tried calling Jordy all last night and again this morning. Nobody answers.
Well, he's probably at the hospital.
Why would he be there?
Because his girlfriend, Leanne, was taken in there last week.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. You didn't know?
No, I didn't know, and I can't believe nobody told me.
Jelly, cream, some twist. You sure you can eat these?
No, what, are you kidding? Try and stop her. She sent me home for what, pizza last night?
Here, honey.
No, thank you.
So what's the latest? I feel so cut off in here.
You're asking me? We live out in Douglastown, remember?
Well, you're no fun at all.
Nice room. Yeah, we got lucky. Thomas pulled some strings and took care of everything.
How are you handling this? It's got to be pretty expensive.
Yeah. Well, the truth of the matter is, Dad's the one who set her up in this room, and he's paying all the money.
Oh, what are you doing? Auto mechanics. What does it look like? I'm making breakfast. Oh, for you and how many hundred others? It's for Mom. A little celebration on her big decision.
I'm sorry I don't share your enthusiasm for the idea of marrying Mark.
Well, I am enthusiastic over any decision that makes Mom happy.
And you really think this will?
Look, Thomas, I know how you feel. Mom knows how you feel. Probably most of Washington, D.C. knows how you feel. But Mom has made her decision, so maybe we should just back off.
Yeah, but she's making the biggest mistake of her life.
Yes, but it's what she wants to do.
Well, I can't do that.
Well, you're going to have to learn. You owe Mom that much.
I thought I heard voices in here. What's going on?
A little breakfast. You want some eggs?
Please.
Okay.
Thomas, are you joining us?
Oh, I wouldn't miss this celebration for all the world.
Celebration.
Don't listen to him, Ma. He just thinks my coffee stinks. Sit down.
Thank you. Good. Oh, what a perfect way to start off the day. Breakfast with two of my sons.
Nice to see you smile again, Ma.
Well, it's long overdue. I tell you, now that I've made the decision to marry Mark, I feel like I've come out of a dark, heavy fog. And it's a wonderful feeling.
Capital. This portion sponsored by Fleischmann's Margarines, 100% pure corn oil goodness and no cholesterol.
In a society obsessed with staying young, consider for a moment something that can help you grow older. A diet low in saturated fats and cholesterol. Fleischmann's margarines are made from 100% pure corn oil. They're low in saturated fats and have no cholesterol. And Fleischmann's taste good. Fleischmann's, a way of life.
Nothing's missing.
I can't believe it.
Introducing low-salt premium saltines. They taste so good you can't believe they're low salt.
I can't tell the difference.
Due to a special baking process, new low-salt premium has 40% less salt.
But still has salt on top. Yeah.
40% less salt and all that fresh, crispy premium taste.
Can I have some more?
Also try low-salt Triscuit, low-salt Wheat Thins, low-salt Ritz. Your favorite great-tasting crackers with less salt from Nabisco.
I don't know about the colors, Dave, but I think they're a little too cold.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, let me work on it. Okay. And you're right about the interview area. The simpler, the better. I'll have these back to you later today.
Oh, that would be terrific. Have you met Paris? She's my new PA. Paris Kent, this is David.
Oh, we met when you were in news.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice to be working with you again.
Okay, talk to us. Any calls?
Oh, a bunch. Word travels fast.
Do you believe this? We haven't even sent out a news release yet. Oh, I have put together a list of people that I want you to contact as possible guests. Now, I want you to get on this right away because most of these people are booked months in advance and we're going to have to pull a few strings.
Oh, gosh. Robert Dole, Mario Cuomo, Tip O'Neill, Kennedy Ferraro. That's some list. I don't mean to sound like a skeptic, but do you think they'll all agree to come on the show?
Well, I certainly hope so. When I was married to a United States Congressman, nobody turned me down. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah.
I cannot believe you. Somebody I really care about is in the hospital, and you don't even tell me.
All right, you've made your point, Brenda. I should have told you I didn't, and I'm sorry.
Well, this is just great. I'm sure Jordy thinks I'm just an insensitive idiot for not even going to see her in the hospital. How could you do this to me, Mother?
Brenda, I had a lot of things on my mind.
So how sick is she? I mean, is it serious?
Well, I don't know the details, but according to your father, it's some sort of a virus.
Daddy knew this, too.
I knew what?
That Leanne was in the hospital. Apparently, Brenda didn't know.
Well, I'm sorry, kitten. I just assumed you did.
Why does everybody do this to me?
Brenda, we only found out a few days ago ourselves.
Look, I know how you guys feel about Leanne, but you still should...
Now, wait a minute, young lady. I'm not sure you do know how I feel.
Well, I know you threw her out of the house.
Well, that was your mother's doing.
Oh, thank you, dear.
And as for Leanne, I like her. In fact, I went to see her at the hospital the other day.
You went to see her? You didn't even tell me.
Well, aren't you interested in finding out how she feels?
Well, yes, I am, but I guess I'll have to find out myself. Thanks.
I mean, really, Sam, you think we purposely didn't tell her. Why is it everything I do around here is wrong according to Brenda?
Excuse me, Mr. Clegg. The front gate just called. Mr. Dan Clements is on his way up to see you.
Oh, thanks, Grace.
The party chairman?
Mm-hmm.
What does he want? Oh, Sam, I'm not even dressed. I mean, look at me. Why didn't you tell me he was coming over this
Well, I just found out myself a short time ago. He phoned. He could hardly talk. He was so upset. He said he had something he had to discuss with me.
It's about Trey, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. But whatever it is, the way Clemens sounded, I don't think is any good.
Now, Jordy, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Dad is doing this for you and Leanne.
What do you think? He's going to want something from me in return?
Just be careful. Dad never does anything unless he benefits from it.
Say, what could possibly happen? It would be bad.
Send me back to Clegg Towers to work? I already owe him that.
That's your decision. Just make sure he doesn't maneuver you into something you don't want to do.
Well, I think you're being a little hard on him right now. I believe that he's sincere about this. He really likes Leanne.
Oh, come on, Jordy. I mean, can you remember Dad making a sincere offer without any strings attached?
No, you know, I think you're talking more about your situation with Ham than mine.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't warn you. Dad has never made a move without figuring out how to make the most of it first.
Look, if I hadn't got myself into this mess, I wouldn't need the money. But I believe it's different. He did it himself. He hasn't asked for anything in return.
Yet.
Wheat thins, something like a cracker, but more like a snack. Just for you snackers, crunchy delight. Kinda like a cracker, but with more snack bite. Oh, they're thin and square, and they're light as air, and they're honest to goodness, Miss Snackers. Wheat thins, just for you snackers, something like a cracker, but more like a snack.
Try our cheese and nutty flavors, too. Wheat Thins, just for you snackers.
Nabisco.
1/2 cup chocolate chips.
1/2 cup honey.
1/4 cup milk.
1/2 cup peanut butter chips.
Introducing the all-new cookies from Almost Home, like peanut butter chocolate chip. They taste so homemade you can almost taste the recipe.
2 eggs lightly folded.
2 eggs whipped.
Lightly folded.
Whipped.
Lightly folded.
Whipped.
Folded.
L'Oreal is going to change the way you cover gray. Now you have Avantage. Look closely. See natural-looking color, beautiful tones and highlights. See the color that was always yours, even better. Color that washes away gradually. It's gentle, no peroxide, no ammonia. Turn gray to your advantage. Avantage from L'Oreal.
And I'm worth it.
And when the search for a truly mild soap ended, there was Pure and Natural, and nothing else. Pure and gentle. Pure and mild. Pure and natural. Through and through. It's the pure and mild soap for you. Pure and natural. And nothing else.
Wally? Yeah, I have nothing urgent to do this morning. Thanks.
I'll get that.
So, what about the future? Have you made up your mind about what you might want to do?
Well, I know what I don't want to do. As far as what I want to do, that's tough.
You know, listening to you play the piano last night and singing the song that you wrote yourself, I realized how much talent you really have. You can do anything you set your mind on. However, I'm hardly the one to be talking to anyone about making up their mind.
Are you happy with your decision, Ma?
Yeah, very.
Oh, well, that's really good news. Would you tell Leanne I'll be in to see her later? And thanks again, Dr. Bromberg. I really appreciate the call.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Miss Leanne Foster, George's Leanne?
Yeah, that was her doctor. She's been in the hospital, but he expects to release her really soon.
Wait a second, back up. What happened to her? No, I didn't even know she was sick.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you did. Oh, well, she caught a virus and really ran with it, Wally.
But she's gonna be okay. Serious, isn't it?
Well, she's a real strong lady, and like I said, she's gonna be released really soon.
Can she have visitors?
I don't see why not. In fact, I think it'd be really good for her. For both.
All right, well, then I'm going. Bye.
Now that I'm feeling better, I feel so confined here. I can't wait to get home.
You've got a job waiting for you there, you know. You've got a portrait to finish. Oh, there you are.
Sweetheart, I gotta go. I checked in with Maggie for messages, and she's already on my case. I'll try to see you tomorrow, okay?
Well, with any luck, I won't be here.
Let's hope.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna check on Angelise, okay?
Great.
I hope you both know how much your coming to visit means to me, especially with Trey getting busy with the upcoming election. How's it going?
I don't know. He had a meeting with some party leaders the other morning. It ended in a shouting match.
Well, you both said before that this campaign was going to be a rough one, but why the fight? Did he give you a reason?
Oh, Leanne, I think you're looking at it.
Dan, good to see you.
Let's skip the amenities, Sam. Get right down to business.
Okay, fine.
Our little conversation the other night, you led me to believe that Trey was ready to listen, ready to make some sort of compromise. So Howard Dukes and I went over to see him.
Good. How'd it go?
He threw us out of the house.
Well, I warned you it was a very emotional issue for Trey. It's going to take time.
We don't have time. We have an election staring us in the face come November.
I haven't forgotten. And Trey is still your best senatorial candidate. Unless, of course, you're planning to run Josh Harrington from his prison cell.
I'm not here to talk about the race for the Senate, Sam. I'm not even here to talk about Trey's seat on the House.
Then why are you here?
To tell you that if you don't do something to pull Trey back into line, he's through. Your son's political career will be over.
Until now, you couldn't buy a douche specially formulated for post-menstrual use. And that's a time when feeling really fresh is most important. Now you can. Now there's new Summer's Eve post-menstrual douche. It's the only one with the natural cleansing ingredient, Natracel, for more effective cleansing and deodorizing, and a balanced pH for extra gentleness. So it's just right for post-menstrual use. New Summer's Eve post-menstrual douche. There's no other douche like it.
June Allison for Depend Undergarments.
Listen to this letter. I'm leading an active life again. Depend is a godsend. Isn't that wonderful? Letters like this prove that for men and women with bladder control problems, there is help. Depend undergarments with absorbent layers for extra protection. It's form-fitting, nothing shows. So you feel dry, comfortable, and confident. It's so simple. Get back into life. Get back into life with Depend.
At some places, getting tender chicken isn't always easy. And what you may wind up with is one tough bird. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we start with plump, tender chicken. Then we cook it the Colonel's special way, so it's tender and delicious, bite after bite after bite. So for great tasting chicken you can sink your teeth into, come to the Chicken Expert. Because when it comes to tender chicken, ours is a real knockout.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right. I love real cheeses. All melted so tasty on nachos, it's cheese. Or topping a tangy tostada, it's cheese. I love real cheeses. So good baked in queso relleno, it's cheese. And sprinkled on huevos rancheros, it's cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Ay.
David said to give you these. They're revisions on the set that you wanted.
Terrific, thank you.
He wants notes as soon as possible. Probably sooner. I got hung up in the newsroom on the way over.
Anything interesting?
Oh, just more in Barack. It's like a movie, a gory movie. They've imposed martial law.
Is there any word on Prince Ali?
No, not yet. Looks like he's disappeared. It's too bad. We sent a picture of him over the wire service. The man is a hunk. I heard you asking one of the anchors about the situation in Barack. You seem to be pretty interested in what's going on over there.
Of course, it's news, and I plan to make hard news a very important part of my new show.
Have you decided on what name you're going to use? I know on Capitol Focus you were known as Sloan Denning Clegg. I guess it's how most people still know you.
Well, they're just going to have to get to know me again.
Clegg's a very powerful name in this town.
So is Denning. Look, I'm Sloan Denning now. There's nothing more, nothing less.
I tried to warn you, Sam. That night in New York, when Trey didn't show up for Sloan's party, I told you what would happen if that marriage fell apart.
People get divorced all the time.
but they don't announce it on national television.
Trey is still the same man he's always been, Dan. Forget the divorce. Look at his record. Political savvy. The influence he's built up. Those things haven't changed.
His private life sure has.
Trey's private life is no one's business.
Well, it wouldn't be if he kept the bedroom door shut. Instead, he takes his relationship with Kelly Harper and tries to shove it down everybody's throat, dragging her from one political function to another. I'm telling you, Sam, people are getting real irritated by it. Look, my job is to look towards the White House. That's all I'm trying to do. But Kelly Harper is a real liability.
You gotta give the voters credit, Dan. People are more open-minded nowadays. So Kelly's a woman with a past. Scratch out the people in this town, you find a past just as bad, if not worse. Those things can be taken care of.
Maybe so. Maybe not. Talking about being open-minded, I know for a fact that you're as opposed to Trey being with that woman as I am.
So you're here to give me the bottom line, is that it?
Trey's got to stop pushing Kelly center stage.
Well, you and I both know that he'll be free to marry her come
mid-September. But it's too close to the election. Now, if he stays single, maybe the public will forget and forgive if it's not too late already.
And what if he refuses?
I think you know the answer to that, Sam.
I've been a party supporter for a long time now, Dan. Both financially and otherwise. If you abandon Trey now, you lose that support.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, Sam. For both our sakes.
Oh, Brenda.
I don't know if you collect these or anything, but I saw her in the store window. She made me think of you, so.
She's beautiful. I can't wait to show her to Jordan.
Where is Jordy, anyway?
Oh, I made the mistake of telling him about this interesting book review, and so he went down
He
to
went
get
to get it.
Mm-hmm. You know your brother.
I cannot believe the change in Jordy. Ever since he's met you, he's like a different person. All he thinks about is you.
Sometimes I wish he'd think about me a little less.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. He's head over heels in love with you. I remember when Wally and I first started going out. Anyway, it's great to see him that way.
What were you going to say about you and Wally?
It's a nice feeling, being in love. I miss it sometimes.
Do you miss Wally? I'm sorry, that's none of my business.
Sure it is. You're my adopted sister, remember?
But I don't want to upset you.
I'm not upset. I just keep remembering how it was, you know. I was so crazy about Wally. How do you lose something like that?
I don't know. Are you still seeing Dylan?
Yes. We're very, very good friends. He is so amazing. He is one of the smartest people I know, but he keeps to himself so much. Not many people know it.
Well, he seemed very nice that night at your birthday party.
Well, he is.
Oh, well, hi, Brad. What a surprise.
Well, this particular Brad isn't speaking to you because you didn't even have the courtesy to tell her Leanne here is in the hospital.
I didn't want to upset you. But look, she's doing great now. And look what I got for you.
So, tell me, what was it you had anyway? My mom said it was some sort of infection?
No, it's just a little virus. But she's doing great now.
All right, guys. So you thought you could sneak this one by me without... Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
Oh, wow, the flowers are beautiful. You shouldn't have. Thank you.
I didn't. They're for your better half, Leanne.
Thank you, Wally. You shouldn't have them.
Maybe I should come back another time, huh?
No, don't bother. I was just leaving. I'll come back later, maybe when lunchtime, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I should have called first.
Don't apologize. It's just bad timing.
So it looks like you two still haven't worked things out yet.
Now there's the understatement of the year.
I'm sorry. I like you both very much. I wish you could get back together.
Yes, and what?
It's not possible. Thanks to me.
Well, you taking the day off? They're usually long gone.
Well, a scheduled surgery was postponed because the patient got a bad case of indecision. Mom, have you, talked to Dad yet about your plan to marry Mark?
No. I thought that I would tell Mark first.
Mom,
Thomas, please don't say it.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I think you're making a terrible mistake. Look at all that you're giving up here.
Wait. Maybe you'd like to tell me what I'm giving up. Maybe you'd like to tell me that.
Well, for one thing, you're giving up a chance to finally have the husband that you lost 10 years ago, and for another, for all of us to be together as a family again.
Thomas, I'm not doing this for the family. I'm doing this for myself. I have a right to my own life, to my own decisions.
Yeah, but what about Dad's life and your feelings for him? You love Dad, Mom.
Thomas, your father is the one who walked out on me, not once, but twice. Now, maybe you've forgotten that.
Yeah, and we both know the reason for that, because you won't face the feelings that you have for him or for yourself.
I really don't want to hear this.
Mom, you don't love Mark.
How dare you tell me who I love, what I feel? Now, you have no right.
It's true, isn't it?
Now, stop it. Right now. I have made my decision, and it's final. Now, if you can't be happy for me, I'll learn to accept that, but I will not discuss this anymore. Is that clear?
I'm sorry, Mom, but I think you're wrong.
Fruit of the Loom Ladies' Panties presents her story. Columbus returned with many discoveries. He even discovered Fruit of the Loom for men. They were fit for a king, but not for a queen. Then he presented Fruit of the Loom Panties. Same quality, value, and comfort as the king's royal shorts, but in feminine styles and soft pastels made just for her. It was like discovering a whole new world. Fruit of the Loom Panties, made just for women.
Oh, my kitty cat craves a scratch on his tummy and something yummy like the great new taste of
Crave cat food tastes better than ever because we've added more chicken to the chicken, milk, and tuna proteins cats crave.
Does uric acid last long enough?
No, I've got to take it again.
Try Double Strength Mylanta 2 with nearly double the acid-neutralizing power of any leading brand.
Double strength, that's my kind of difference.
Mylanta 2.
In the heat of the day.
Nice to feel wanted. Almost forgotten how nice.
From the frying pan.
She may indeed intend to ask you for a divorce.
And into the fire.
Yeah, but with me, you love the heat. I promise.
On the young and the restless.
Where could she be?
In the heat of the day.